Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up, cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. What's going on? So, been watching football today, chilling. Not really a good game when your team comes up on the lower end of the scoreboard. Any Pats? Well, Cowboys are sitting at 3-1. Thank you, Mr. Lady. I missed you guys too. It was we took the day off yesterday. Molly was way out of town yesterday. Little over 2 hours away, 2.5 hours. Depends on who's driving. 2 hours if I drive, 2.5 hours Thelma drives. But Independence, Kentucky, Simon Kenton High School. Hey, Judo, what's going on? So just kind of want to talk about, what's happened this week and Sunday, football games. I see a lot of people willing to give out all these family and parenting tips and opinions. And my team, I don't even want to talk about it. Who's your team, the Den? Who is it? Let's see. Somebody asked me. Oh, Mama's baby girls. The family's doing good. We're doing good tonight. So we just, let's just chat. Let's talk about. Thank you. I've been working on some overlays for different nights. Just have a little fun with it. The Seahawks. The Seahawks won, didn't they? They won today. High scoring game, I believe. Surely they didn't lose after I turned it off. Let me double check. Oh, they won. Upset. They won 48-45. I took Atlanta over the Browns. Well, I did win. I've had a good week picking this week, actually. I missed 3 games so far, I think. 3 out of 14 so far. Not too bad. 15. 3 out of 14 or 15. Yeah, they're not doing great overall. I think Russell Wilson knew what he was doing. I don't know. Patriots and Seahawks, yeah. I don't know. I think Dallas will be licking their chops to get a hold of either one of those teams right now. Honestly, the Cowboys are product of their schedule right now. It's getting ready to get tougher. Got a little quarterback controversy going now. Cooper Rush. Old Michigan boy. I know another old Michigan boy that was unheard of that took over a certain NFL team and has done pretty well. Of course, that Michigan boy actually went to the University of Michigan. Cooper Rush did not. But I see this better in StreamYard. Let me get back over here. The Den. Never give up a team. Never give up with your team. Chaotic's back hurts. Who took the Steelers? I did. I think I did, yeah. Let me see. So one of the games I missed, I took the Steelers. The games I missed so far, I took the Steelers. I took the Bears. And I lost the Seattle game. So, man, we just took Molly to Ross and talk about some Halloween decorations. They got some cool stuff, and it's cheap too. Ross is cheap. That's why I love it so much. Yeah, you'll hang with them. It's tough sometimes. Cowboys have had some miserable years. I've been there recently. It is what it is. We hurt when our teams lose, and we joy when they win, right? Hey, Jimmy. What's going on, Jimmy from the Bayou? Thank you. I can go and adjust the knobs, and it's an old school TV. Put a 1 in the chat if you ever owned or your parents ever owned a TV similar to that one. And you were by default the remote control. Yeah. It's old school TV. My kids wouldn't even know what that is. What is that, radio? My son's truck is like very basic. Hunter, when the first time he ever got in it, when I first got it, was like, what is that? It was like, those are window cranks. That's how you roll the window up in this bad boy. And so rabbit ears and all. Yep. You put aluminum foil on them, maybe get some more reception. I don't know if it ever worked, but that's what we went with. Oh, textured walls are a B to paint. not a Leslie bee, but a bee to paint. 4 stations. 2 of them I know were there was WGN and WTBN. Is that Turner Broadcast Network? Yeah, TBN and WGN. TBN and WGN. Chicago and Atlanta. And I don't know if you can tell by most of my live streams, the Atlanta stations, all the shows started at 5 minutes after the hour. Little throwback. That's why growing up, I was a Chicago Cubs fan. So I saw them on TV every day during the summer. During the day, during the summer. Usually around 2 o'clock. Cubs played before dark because there weren't any lights at Wrigley. So I wanted to talk a little bit about parenting, and I'm not wanting to talk about anybody else in specific, unless you guys want to, hey, Rosemary J, unless you guys have something, non-creator that you wanted to mention that's, not going to come over here and say, I heard you talking about me. I'm sitting on my toes. Aluminum foil stick so I could sit back and watch TV when I hold it out. But put a one in the chat. ABC, NBC, CBS, and PBS. Oh, okay. One in the chat if when you were growing up, under the age of 18, if you had a bedtime, like, was there a certain time that you had to be in the bed with the lights out or else? Lips was 9 p.m. Please pray for White Boy's neighbors. Their house is burning to the ground due to the generator. Oh my gosh. People inside are hurt bad. Prayers for them. Yes, prayers for them. I had a bedtime. It was right after the news, and the news came on at 11. So I watched the news at 11. I went to bed around 11:30. As soon as Married with Children came on, we were out of there. Oh, man. As a kid, yes. I didn't turn out too bad. My bedtime was hard to stick by. Ball games, I cheered and played ball. A lot of late nights. And that's another thing. These days, like, hey, Alicia, there's so many times where Molly, she's the youngest, she don't get home, till 9 o'clock. She's supposed to come home, go right to bed. What about supper? What about letting her food digest? Relaxing, doing homework. these after school extracurricular things make a difference today. Um, Finally got my AC on today. I'm in Florida. Oh, that's great. What part are you in? Like what area? Northeast, southeast, south central, north central. You don't have to dox yourself. Yes, everybody's a Miss Alicia. She's the voice of reason so many times. Right. So you got to settle down and yeah, there's hey, you squared. How you feeling tonight? Don't forget to vote for Chaotic. Her link's in the chat. East Coast. Oh no. Flagler Beach. I'm not sure where that's at. I'll look it up. That sounds good normally, right? Except when a hurricane comes. Hey, Deborah Ann. Let it digest in bed. Do you not believe in the myth that, or is it a myth? When you go to bed right after eating, makes fat? Does it make you fat? It does. It does add more body fat and calories stay in your body. You don't burn them off. You sleep on them. Plus homework, all kinds of different things. Hunter, um, as a freshman, like just looking at the basketball schedule, they'll be playing on school nights as far away as Pike County. 2.5 hours. So the game starts at 7 and they play until 8:30. And they get on the bus and they eat, let's say 9:30, 2.5 hours back, it's midnight. Got to come home to his homework. Got to be at school the next morning. Athletes. It's different. Hey, I was just kind of wondering if you got to talk to them people about the Amazon wish list. Fix, brother. The person who asked, I'm not even sure who that was, Jimmy, but and I haven't had a chance to even look at it yet. But now that you got the address fixed, that should be much easier for people. Right. Elisa missed a lot. The stand got turned into a TV show. I knew I'd always have my own TV show, and here we are. It's not late night with David Letterman. It's late night with Jimbo Collins. And Larry Bird. Well, Larry Bird, Tony Romo, and Flashing Marquee right there. So just been toying around, playing with overlays and editing and just kind of having fun with it. National Guard got electricity on fast. Oh, that's great. That's great. What time are my kids up for school? Let me check, see what time the alarm is every morning, because I'm the one who wakes them up. 6:50 a.m. 6:50 a.m. Sarah gets up a little earlier. She's got all that hair. She gets up on her own. She's up a little earlier. They have to be at school, which is, the ones who go to Corbin, their furthest away is, well, not even to the high school anymore. So not 9 miles. The middle school is probably 7 miles away. So the ones who go to, the one who goes to Corbin, and then there's the ones who go to Linkamp. It's a little bit shorter, I think. About the same. I don't know. But they had to be at school, I think, by 7:50. So they get up, usually eat breakfast at the school when they get there. I can't remember what they call that breakfast. I can't remember. It's something to do like a mobile breakfast, whatever. So they get like a Pop-Tart, something real healthy, And they're in school. Like some of these schools let up 2:45. I went to high school. I don't even know how it is back home anymore, but when I went to high school, I didn't get out of school till 3:15. Like I felt like I was there all day. Hey, Coupon and Madonna. Do you have any good coupons you can suggest for us this week? And where? They get out 3 there, Lips. Deborah Ann, the same. Yeah, it's like I was saying, some of those kids, like where I grew up in Harlan County, are on the bus for over an hour every morning and every afternoon. Right up until I went to high school, I walked to school every morning. It was just, if you're counting blocks, probably 4 blocks away. Wasn't very far. Definitely within walking distance. That's dangerous anymore. I mean, I don't even know how many kids are allowed to do that, or I'll cut coupons tonight and give you all some deals. Sounds good. Sounds good. So, what about athletes? If you have athletes in the same house, like I do. If you have athletes in the same house as people who don't play sports, do the people who don't play sports have to be in bed before the athlete goes to bed? Because, or not just athlete, but extracurricular activity? Because if they're out later, do they get afforded I can stay up later? And the ones who are home, well, you got to go to bed. I'm kind of lenient. I'm just going to tell you, like 11 o'clock is okay with me. And if they're watching something on TV or they got a show they got to finish, like I'll let them. I don't care. As long as they don't try to next morning, no, I don't feel good. You don't feel good or you're sleepy, because we don't call in sleepy. We don't miss school because we're sleepy. Chaotic said, "You look great, Fluffy." Hey, no fear. What's going on? What's crack-a-lacking? Are you still on the road? Did you ever make it out of Florida? You see my basketball coach? Basketball coach, noun, like a normal coach, but cooler. Basketball coaches are cooler. I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I saw a meme, and I wish I'd saved it so I could go back and the wig was itching my head off. Oh, I wish I could go back and just read from it directly, but the meme was something like a good coach talks calmly, and a bad coach yells. Something is basically along those lines. I've never coached, including coaching adult men. I've never coached any team to where I yelled at them. I yelled at the refs lots. I yelled, in frustration over something I've done, but I would never yell at a player because for me, you start yelling at me and I shut down. I go into defense mode. Like, I don't care if you're right or wrong. You're yelling at me. It's, whoa, back up. So I don't, for me, that meme really hit close to home for me because I don't believe in yelling at players. Now, doesn't mean I don't believe in yelling. Because I've, like I said, I've done my fair share of yelling at opposing coaches, other adults, officials. Okay. I'm going to read it right quick anyway. Hang on a second. No worries. No worries. Somebody actually told me that you kind of let her have it today. I heard her and somebody was headed your way. Did they ever show up? Yelling means you're loud, not right. Absolutely. Hitting means you're strong, not right. Absolutely. That's a fact. And there's an old line from the movie Roadhouse and Patrick Swayze where he's in the hospital and the doctor's hitting on him or whatever the girl is, and she's like something like, who won? Who won the fight? And he's like, nobody ever wins a fight. And he's right. Nobody ever wins a fight. Now, for sport, in a cage, in a boxing ring, yeah, there's a winner, there's a loser. In the street, you don't win a fight. You may walk away standing and the other person not standing. You don't win a fight. Carlos hacked my restream for real. I was shocked. Oh, he was able to get in there? Your dad would hit you with beer cans, Jimmy? Oh my goodness, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people get on like a live stream, obviously under the influence of something, and it just ain't smart. It just ain't smart. Um, like I don't know if you, you know, people say the dangest things when they're under the influence, right? Um, I mean, I'm myself. I don't drink that often, but when I do, and I'm to the point to where I'm, having more fun than I should. I definitely should not be online. I shouldn't be talking to people for the world to see. It's bad. People shouldn't do that because I'm not even going to say who it was. I saw a video of a person who claims to be a recovering addict and swears up and down they haven't like fallen off the wagon. But I watched this video from just the other day, and this person was just obviously on another planet, like whew, way, way high as a kite. So she shouldn't have been online. She shouldn't have made a video. Actually, she may have taken down her video. Somebody else clipped it. That's where I saw it. And you got to know if you say something, it's going to get clipped. Get clipped and turned around and used against you, even if you're saying something different. Hello, Miss Kirby. How are you? Family's doing well. How are you doing? Thank you, Miss Kirby, for the ice cream cash app you sent recently. Thank you very much. I'm not going to say, Lips. I'm not going to say who I was talking about. Not too bad. Well, good. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Miss Kirby's one of the nicest people I've come across on the streets of YouTube. Really nice. What do you? Yeah, Leslie B tried. I tried to fight a cage fighter. I tried to fight. Tried. I try to fight trained cage fighters under the influence. What is it? What do you mean? You mean that's what when you walk up on somebody, you pulling your hoodie off like ready to throw bare knuckles? Like that means you're ready to fight? It's cold here now too, Miss Kirby. How cold is it where you're at? tell you how cold it is right here. Well, it ain't that cold compared to what it was today. Like, it's been this same temperature all day pretty much. It's 57 here now, but in 3 days, it's going to be in the 30s. How about that? Mm-hmm. You need to get a laugh button to laugh when with you like talk shows. I need like applause and laugh. Get everybody in the audience laugh. Yeah, we've been missing E squared. Come to find out, she had the flu and didn't know it. So it's tough. She's been sick and on top of her chemo treatments and everything else. That's just not good. So she's been feeling really down in the dumps. I see the numbers are growing. Welcome in all you new Dallas Cowboy fans. Thank you very much. I should have breaking news across the top. Cowboys won. Or how about them Cowboys? Annie Pat's real big fan of the Cowboys these days because her team ain't doing no good. So she figured might as well jump on the bandwagon while it's still moving slow. Because once that thing starts going fast, can't hardly get on it. Right, where we come from it is, and don't let me take my lashes off. It's on. Yeah, don't let me be taking my lashes off neither, son. I start taking my lashes off and people know they got the big right hand coming. I may regret this later. Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan. Look at all them ones. Look at all them ones. Well, Jimmy from the Bayou is really a Cowboys fan. That's right, Lane. Cowboys, you love them or hate them clean, right? E squared said, go sports. What? That's worthy of a highlighted. Rosemary J is a Cowboys fan. How about that? I am losing some weight. Can you really tell that much? It's like today I've had like 3 little snack crackers. I just ain't hungry. When I get off my live stream, I'm going there and force myself to eat some protein. So I have that at least. I did have my Dallas Cowboy hoodie on today, and it was, feeling a little extra baggy, so I felt good. Oh, thank you, Alicia, Miss Kirby, Mystery Lady, all of you. Thank you very much. I love some oranges now. I got a couple oranges in there. I might do it. I might get some of those. They don't have protein though, do they? Does oranges have protein? I know I gotta have protein because I've had lap band before. And fruit is really good. I love fruit. It does raise my sugar up a little bit though. Right. Mystery Lady's right there. It's all sugar. It does raise my sugar up. My sugar's doing good right now when I ain't eating. Let me see what it is. A banana is 60 carbs. I love bananas. 105 right now. How about that? I got down to the lowest I've been ever was 209 pounds. Well, not ever, of course, but lowest I've been since 8th grade. 5th grade was 209 pounds. And I'll show you. And that was after weighing 360. So see if I can find it here. Never can find the picture you're looking for. If you have sugar, do not eat too many bananas. Yep, I do, Audrey. I do have sugar. That's the reason why I'm losing weight. I'm on this Monjero shot. Well, I have been for about a month. And I just don't ever eat with that Monjero shot. Oh, here we go. Stay healthy. You're doing a good job. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. I'm borderline. I have to take steroids for asthma. So said high sugar readings. Oh yeah. The steroids really take. Do you take prednisone? I had prednisone when I had that vasculitis in my legs, and man, my sugar was just crazy high. It was crazy high. When I had gestational diabetes, I wasn't allowed. I knew you meant wasn't allowed to eat much fruit or bread. Is that the same with you, Jimbo? Yeah, I'm not. Fruit and bread and pasta and potatoes. Not not supposed to eat very much of that. So, and I love potatoes, taters. I love them. Let me pull this up now. Let's see if I can get it. Right. Let's see if I can. All right. This is when I was 209 pounds. And I felt like I was too little. So I was wearing a 32 in pants or a 30 or 32 in pants. Yeah, went out and bought all kinds of new pants, and they didn't last very long because then I got back up to where, I felt better. And well, thank you. Thank you all. So right now I'm about 237. So about 28 pounds over that. So not too far off. Not too far off. I think if I continue the way I'm going now, probably Christmas time or so should be in that ballpark. Um, Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. If I can get my shoulder to where I can actually use it, like it's don't hurt as bad anymore, but I still can't use it for um, Deborah. When I stand up straight, I'm about 6 foot now, but I have been as high as 6'2", almost 6'2". I'm gonna count 6'2", 6'1 3/4", but um, I've had 2 back surgeries and 2 neck surgeries, and I've got starting old man disease and hump over, hump back. But so I'm about 5'10" now with the way I stand. So right in there. In that picture there, when I was standing up good and straight, I was about 6 foot. Yeah, I think probably I'll get used to this medicine at some point, and I'll be able to eat more. I think. I just don't. I'm just not hungry. Just not. You just now notice the TV. You'll see the picture. Let's see. Yeah, that was the smallest I had been since 5th grade. And imagine now, weight wise, when I was in 5th grade, I was not 6 foot tall. So I was not 6 foot tall in the 5th grade. So what a difference. No lips. I'm double. If you go to Utah, you can get triple and quadruple, but I'm just double. Oh my goodness, people do shrink. I'm telling you, they do. Listen, um, I've got an aunt. Well, she passed, but by the time she passed away, she was so tiny. She was so tiny. Liz is just giving us a hard time. She knows. She had shrunk like, I don't know. She was probably, when she passed away, I bet she wasn't 4'9", like really, really tiny. So tomorrow, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna talk. I wanted to get some Harlan County friends online, and I'm gonna reach out and see if I can't get them to come on panel and maybe talk about the areas where we grew up, things we used to do, how it is now. If they still, I know they live there, so how it is now. Um, oh, thank you guys. I'll tell them y'all give her kind words. Lisa said, I remember the good old days back when I was 5'2". Jimmy was 5'9". He's now 5'7". I'm telling you, you just No, I'm just me and the one chick. That's double. Me and her. That's two. That's double. Um, I'm gonna try to get some of the Harlan County folk if I can. If I can't, I'll just talk about myself. um, I spent my childhood there up until I was you know out on my own and old enough to leave. Um, I'd probably still be there if there was more work that I could do. Like I said, I was always a big dude. Um, oh yeah, she grew up in Harlan for sure. Um, so I didn't work in the coal mines. There was no way I was crawling up under rocks and back in the mines. I couldn't do it. Probably could have done it, but I am claustrophobic. When I have an MRI, I have to have the open MRI. I just don't do well with enclosed spaces. So there's no way I could work in the coal mines. I just couldn't do it. Deborah Ann, it is beautiful. It's beautiful to look at. It's beautiful. The mountains are gorgeous. There's a place in Harlan. Well, no, it's not Harlan. It's Middlesboro. It's Bell County is a border county where you can stand in Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee all at the same time. It's the pinnacle. Yeah, I'll show some pics for sure. Yeah. I've got some on my camera roll from when I went there. Thought there was a secret I hadn't heard. Lips, what are you talking about? Lips is trying to confuse me. But Frankie, I feel great actually. Like I dropped about 300 pounds in one day. That's great. You're feeling better after surgery. I know it was rough there for a few days, wasn't it? That's right. No place like home. Harlan County gal right there. It's I mean, every time you drive in there, every time you drive into that county, you see that. For me, when you see that sign, Harlan County, it feels like home. I just wish there was more opportunity at home. Did the tiger grow up there with you? He grew up in Harlan County, different area. So Ernie's from Everett's, Kentucky. I grew up in Loyal, Kentucky. Leslie B's from Wallens or Wallens Creek, however you want to. Depends on who you talk to. There's all right, Jimmy. Good night, buddy. Get you some rest. I want to check out your wish list. I will. But yeah, the city of Harlan is big, or the county of Harlan is a big county. Like there's, I know from Cumberland on that end, to downtown Harlan is over 20 miles. And then from, that part of town to the Virginia line is 34 miles. So, or something like 32 miles. So just on that one road from one end to the other is, over 50 miles, probably 60 miles on one straight line. So it's a rather good sized county. It felt like like the globe to me when I was growing up. There's once you get out of there, you don't realize just how normal and small it is until you get into a place with big city skyline or something. But there's nothing like it. Sleep outside under the stars in your backyard, you feel like camping outside with friends, throw a tent up in the backyard right on the riverbank. I never liked fishing, but some of my friends did. They'd fish. We'd play football in the backyard. We'd go out on the street and play basketball, daylight to dark, every day. You don't hear about that. All you hear about is drugs and murders. It's not like that. It wasn't when I grew up. Times were different then, Mr. Lady. Sure were. Sure were. I drive through little old community where I grew up in Loyal, Kentucky, Loyall, and it's heartbreaking the way it looks. The street I grew up on, heartbreaking. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things that were there have been taken out, so it's even less opportunity. I think that's why people end up choosing to go somewhere else. It's just for more opportunity. Chaotic wants Leslie B to become her neighbor. And there you go. Thought I was up past my curfew. 3:01 a.m. Get you some rest, Miss Kirby. Thank you for coming in and chatting with us. All right, so tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Actually, I think it might be 10 o'clock. Let me double check. Let me just check on here. Let's see. $10:05 p.m. Tomorrow night, we want to talk about Harlan. If you guys got any questions, you want to Google something, look it up. Can you imagine the fun? Oh, I guarantee y'all would have a blast. If there's something you want to know, I can tell you what I know. I lived there 18 years of my life. So, and in those years are the sponge years where you take everything in and you're trying to learn everything. So, I've had friends and family there ever since. I've still got friends that I consider family there. I don't have any family left. Thelma's dad still lives there, but I don't have any family left there. Well, I got like cousins, but my aunts and uncles and all that stuff, and my brother, nobody lives there anymore. So some cousins, some like second cousins and things like that live there. But anyway, I can still find out. So if you have any questions tomorrow, be a good time to ask them. Alicia's going to referee. Who's going at it? Leanne, my grandma raised me here in Kentucky, and she kept me busy in sports and 4-H, and I'm very grateful she did. Same thing with me, Leanne. And Thelma's from Harlan County, Kentucky, too. She grew up on Catterns Creek. If you've heard the song Never Leave Harlan Alive, when he says they walk from Catterns Mountain or whatever out of the mouth of that holler, that's where Thelma's from. Well, out of that holler, out Catterns Creek holler. So, we all grew up. Well, me and Thelma grew up 6 miles apart, but we went to different schools until I was in high school. And my sophomore year in high school, I went to school where she was at. I didn't meet her specifically until I was between my junior and senior year. But we'll tell that story. How did we meet? Okay. Thelma's best friend was my friend. I went to Thelma's friend was up at her house, and there's a couple years difference in them, but I went up there to see that girl, and Thelma was there, and she had staph infection in her eyes. She was sick, and it was pitiful, and so Leslie knows. For Thelma, I think it was love at first sight. For me, I thought she was cute and all that stuff, but I saw her friend like next day at her house, and then when I left her house, I called Thelma and asked if her friend was there, but I knew she wasn't there because I just left her house. So that's how it started. Here we are, 31 years later. We've been married 29 and a half, so. Leanne said both my uncles lived in Harlan, and my uncle got hurt in the mines. Got a huge settlement back. He bought a farm and moved to Tennessee. Oh, that's great. Not great that he got hurt in the mines, but great that he got paid for it and was able to leave Harlan alive. Yeah, well, dating is we didn't really go on dates or anything, me and her friend, but we were friends, and we were discussed dating. It never really got to that point because of Thelma. So, yeah. Hey, Gypsy Soul, how are you? Did I read that right on your live stream? It's like set for October 12th. Yawning. You have a live stream set for October the 12th, I believe, right? Right. Thelma's the one who had the staph infection in her eye. She was the one who was pitiful. But yeah, I did dump her. I did dump her friend. Sort of. For a little while there, I kind of tried to, talk to both of them. I can't lie about it. Thank you, Frankie. She is a cutie pie. Tomorrow is one. I have several coming up. Okay. What time is your live tomorrow? Of course, Thelma probably has a different version. Man, just get her in there and talk about it one night. Let me tell you something. I made the right choice. 100%. 7 p.m. Eastern time. All right, cool. I should be able to be there. I don't think I got nothing going on before then. That is cool. You know what it's about? Yeah, right. Gypsy Soul put some time and effort into all her life. She knows what she's going to talk about. It's usually something nobody else has, or nobody else in our circle of people we know. I would say community, but I don't know about that. Yes, my other uncle, Jeff Causey, still lives in Harlan with his wife, and both of his sons are in the Marines. Oh, that is awesome. Repoing and car lot shenanigans. Oh, I used to repo. Deborah Ann just subbed to you. Gypsy. I used to do some repoing actually. Um, for a while I did it. Never had the first tow truck. I just show up, say, look, got this paperwork on that car. You give me the keys. Most of the time, they would say, here you go, buddy. Here's the keys. I had trouble a couple times. But usually if you just talk to people like human beings, do I have a pic of me at the biggest? Oh my gosh. I probably do. Let's see. Let's see here. I tried not to get photographed too much when I was that big. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is going to get, somebody's going to clip this and show how big I was. This is a few years into marriage. They say you get happy and start growing after marriage. Well, it's true. Let's see. Let me see. All right. Let me see if I can upload on the StreamYard right quick. Yeah. You probably ain't going to believe it. Now, when I got married, I weighed 315 pounds. But I was big and strong, and I was fat, but I was very, very athletic. Not like now. Let's see. All right. Here is our wedding picture. Yep, I got married in a turtleneck and a sweater. And I do have a mullet going down the back of my head right there, if you can see. That was our wedding reception in the basement of the church. And here's Big Boy right here. That one's going to kill me because she's a big girl too, but here we go. Oh, now that's me at 365 pounds right there. Are you teasing me, Alicia? What are you doing? I'm going to... Grand Theft Auto is, yeah, what a huge wrestler, dude. But that was me at the biggest I've ever been right there. So I've come a long, long way. And then I had no diabetes. It's funny how that works out, huh? So, yeah, I was a big old boy. Big old boy. Thank you. Thank you. I've got a picture of Thelma when she was like a split picture before and after. She was a size 22 and very big. And in the second picture, she's a 6. So trying to get better at using a keyboard only with my computer. Still haven't been able to find my mouse. Oh no, that's got to be tough. Yeah, I got an extra mouse. If you want it, you can use it for sure. I've actually got an extra wireless mouse if you want it. Brand spanking new. I got it and then got this new keyboard, and the keyboard had a mouse with it. It's keyboard mouse combo, wireless. So I got them both. If you want a wireless mouse. You want a wireless mouse? I think I still got it. I don't think I took it back. Oh, no. But look, I don't think I did. And if I did, I still got an extra mouse. I know. Nope, right here it is. Come get it. It's wireless. I got the little thing comes with it. It's wireless. Come get it. I need to turn it off. The lights blinking right now. Does that not turn it off? What is that? Off button's in the middle. That's stupid. Might have to put a battery in it for too long. Do I take metformin? Yes, I do take metformin. I've been taking metformin. See, James is 19. So Ashley was born about a year before him. So I've been taking metformin for about 20 years, 21 years. I went to a fertility expert. Fertility expert put me on metformin. Like 3 months later, Thelma was pregnant. So that's another reason why I know all these idiots that say I have a child that doesn't belong to Thelma. Nope, I was firing blanks. So eloquently put. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just come by anytime. Sitting here in my desk drawer.
I made chili for dinner. And I've got some pork tenderloin over there if you want some.
You got some pork tenderloin. When'd you make that?
Well.
What is that?
Well, this is called, I made it, but it's pork tenderloin.
You need a guinea pig?
Well, I made it, and I put all kinds of stuff in it.
And you don't want to try it?
Well, I have, and it's amazing. But I didn't want nobody to eat it until after I tasted it to see if my recipe that I thought was good going to be good. And it is good, but I want you to try it and see if you like it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I fool with stuff. If it kills him, he'll be all right.
Good.
Do you know what that is? Do you know that?
As long as it ain't got no mushrooms in it, I don't care.
It ain't. Do you know that pork tenderloin that we bought that was covered in that garlic and herbs? I took it, and I took some ranch dressing that had Parmesan and garlic in it, and put it in a crock pot and cooked it all night.
So you've been cooking it since yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I've been smelling.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good, ain't it?
Now I know what I'm going to have me some protein with here in a little bit.
I just didn't know how that.
Everybody's saying hi, Thelma.
Hi, I just didn't know how that ranch would cook up.
She said hi. She's in a hurry.
I had a friend of mine tell me that she does that sometimes, and she uses Italian dressing in hers, and it turns out real good.
It's good.
I didn't want to.
A little spicy, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. That dressing's a little spicy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Tingle Bar. Yeah, we've been going here for about over an hour now. We're about to wrap it up for the evening, though. I could have got Thelma started on that friend of hers. We'll save that for another time. Marinating Italian dressing. Mm-hmm. Don't leave us. Tingle Bar, I've had an excellent week in the football picks so far. Last time I saw Thelma on, she was showing us her Michael Kors collection. Yeah, she saw some stuff at Ross tonight they got over there, and not purses, but actually there was one little bitty like handheld purse she liked, but they had some like bracelets and things like that, Michael Kors, that were, about 1/8 or 1/10 of the price that they normally are. You get them at Ross, they're really cheap. All right, so tomorrow night we'll talk about Bloody Harlan again. And I will tell you how many people I have seen. Never mind. You have to wait till tomorrow. So if you got any questions about Harlan County, Kentucky, any myths you want busted, or any facts you want told, thank you, Gwen. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night, 10:05. Gypsy Souls live at 7. About repoing cars and car lots. I'm going to have a special live about a certain car lot, probably mid-December, maybe before. Just depends on how long it takes to do a couple things. But it's going to be fun, real fun. All right. Why would you want to leave us already? Because I'm going to go in here and get me a bite of this pork tenderloin and pray that she can throw me a potato in the microwave or something. I got to have some potatoes, right? Can't wait. Oh, I thought you meant like wait, can't. Oh, no, you mean can't wait. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be good, and the car lot one's going to be, we're going to have some special guests and some screenshots, some real good stuff. But thank you, Tingle Bar. Thank you. So the TV overlay is a hit. Thank you all for your feedback on that. Spread the word. If you want to overlay, you holler at old Jimbo. Of course, I ain't real good at charging people, so I'd probably just do it for free. You're welcome, Real Gypsy Soul. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. I hate to cut us off short, but time for some pork tenderloin. If you need me, holler at me, email, Facebook Messenger, or text message, or call me. If not, see you guys tomorrow at 10:05. I appreciate everything you do for me. My family appreciates everything y'all do for us, just the support and love and prayers. God bless you. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently, thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.